Hey,
No one
teach me how to forge magic ore weapons.
As long as you aren't one of us. And that's a...
What about forging equipment? What do you need?
Already thought as much. So don't tell me that.
That's the truth.
It can't go on like this forever.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's not what I heard. I can't help it with you completely.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Beliar himself was after him.
Do you really think?
That's the first I've heard of it.
Who to believe these days?
That was no big deal.
I've heard a thing or two.
Watch out. It's totally opposite.
Hey, you! Can I have some more of your stew?
I heard you helped Bennett get out of jail. Good job,
Let's wait to
kid.
see what happens.
You don't have to tell me that. That's no secret.
I never knew this had change. But he knew that all along. He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
Who to believe these days? Is it really true?
Hey, you!
There he is.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like he's been stung by blood flies.
Who was the other guy?
He looked like one of those brainy novices from the monastery back there. You can say what you like, but somehow those guys aren't quite right in the head.
Where did the other one go?
He ran up that way like lightning.
I need to get going.
Hey, no problem.
We knew that you would come. My master shall triumph and bring the whole world under his dominion. You misguided fool. You had no idea who you were up against, and I shall punish you here and now. We have caught you in our trap, and now we shall destroy you.
Hey! Have you seen a novice pass by here?
A lot of peculiar figures pass by here today. including those two jokers up by the stone arch. A while ago, a novice from the Magicians of Fire was with them as well.
Of course we got him in the end.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Who are you?
What is this? An interrogation? I have nothing to tell you, but you might want to talk to my buddy here. But be careful. He doesn't take to strangers.
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
I'm looking for a novice.
That's very interesting. We're looking for someone too.
Who would that be?
You.
You shouldn't have come here.
Of course we got him in the end. I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
There he is. You have come too late. We have destroyed the Eye of Innos so that it can never regain its power. We shall now demonstrate the futility of your attempt to challenge the Master. for the Master. We shall.
Nothing there.
About your farmhands, you brought them back. You're one brave man. Take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Is there any other news?
Someone keeps stealing my sheep lately.
All right.
I haven't been able to sleep properly for nights.
How many sheep are you missing?
It must be at least 3 that have disappeared now.
Who could have done that?
I've got a hunch about that. Some really nasty fellows have settled into the caves over in the forest. I find it hard to believe that they're living on berries. I'm almost certain that's where my sheep are disappearing to.
Did anything else happen?
My sheep keep disappearing. Soon I won't be able to feed us anymore.
Surrender while you can. There is no...
Hey, you bum. You haven't come about that sheep, have you?
You stole the sheep from Akil the farmer.
So what? What are you gonna do about it?
Give me that
gonna
sheep
rip
or I'll
you to
punch you in the
pieces.
eye.
Then look out, boy. All hell's about to break loose.
Come with me. The Master wants your... I found the sheep rustlers. You were right. Those fellows in the forest cave did it. They'll never steal sheep from you again.
Thank you, noble servant of Innos. Take this as a small token of thanks for the selfless favor you did for me. Very good. Here's a few gold coins. I hope it's enough.
The black-hooded men in the mountains are no longer with us.
You were able to deal with them? Good man. I didn't trust those guys one bit. They were bound to cause a lot of trouble.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. His decision, wasn't it?
He never would have thought of that. That's not what I heard.
I want to improve my abilities.
I said I could help you, not that I would. As long as you aren't one of us.
Don't tell me that.
It was just like you said.
He never would have thought of that himself. But no, he insisted.
It was just... so sure. That's the first I've heard of
It's all
it.
just gossip.
Who's said that thing or two?
I found you the mercenary you wanted.
I've never seen anyone like that on my farm. I can only hope it'll work out. Here, take this. I think you'll find it useful.
Malik is back.
It's about time. I thought I'd never see him again.
It'll be all right.
Malik is here again, but the situation has hardly changed. Unless a miracle happens, all of us here are gonna get wiped out.
It's a bad business.
You have to feel sorry for him.
It's a bad business.
What's wrong?
Hey,
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
show me your wares.
True.
There isn't much choice, I'm afraid.
It's a bad business.
I've got no time for things like that.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help
Same old thing all over again.
him. You listen to the wrong people.
No idea, you tell me.
Here, he really said that.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
It's a bad business.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Show me how I can hit harder.
If you want to learn more, you'll need to train hard.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I agree with you completely.
That will never change.
That was obvious all along.
The things I could tell you.
He really said that.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That was obvious all along.
Been there, done that.
It's a bad business.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
I agree with you completely.
He really should have known better.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Can't rely on that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
And there's more, believe me. It had to happen sooner or later.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I have found the Eye of Innos. It's broken.
But that cannot be. What happened?
Some really nasty customers had it. Anyway, I came too late. They were performing a strange incantation on a crescent-shaped ritual site up in those woods.
Innos be with us. They have desecrated our circle of the sun. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined they would possess this kind of power.
What can we do now?
The enemy has become very strong. Still, this ancient artifact meant a powerful threat to him. We must heal the eye and restore its old power. But time works against us. I cannot begin to imagine what is now going to become of us all. Without the protection of the eye, we are helplessly at the mercy of the enemy. Go to Vatras, the water mage in town. In this terrible situation, only he will know what is to be done. Take the eye to him, and hurry!
What is the Circle of the Sun?
Every year, all the magicians and novices of the monastery travel to this place at the time of the solstice to mark the beginning of a new cycle. The place is filled with the immeasurable power of the sun. Never have I entertained the slightest notion that its power could be reversed. And yet, that is what happened. One more thing. Some of the roadside shrines dedicated to Innos have been desecrated by the enemy. They have lost their magical consecration.
I see. And now?
It is up to you to purify these shrines so that the situation does not escalate. Take this holy water and trickle it on the base of the shrine. With the holy words of purification, the shrine will regain its old power. Korax can sell you a map on which our shrines are marked. Now, go and perform your tasks.
Why haven't I heard about this before? And there's more, believe me. You already know, I think.
I need a few things.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
I always act in the name of Innos.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
That's nothing new.
Any news?
The enemy has apparently already entered the city.
What do you mean?
One of the paladins, Lothar, was murdered in the street. In broad daylight. It has gone too far, but I fear that is only the beginning.
Bennett is innocent. The witness lied.
How do you know that?
I have found proof.
Sometimes I think that treason and greed are our greatest enemies.
What's gonna happen now?
A murder, moreover, of a paladin is without doubt one of the worst crimes there is. The murderer will undoubtedly be sentenced to death.
May Innos illuminate your path.
Hey, you! Hey! Can you repair jewelry?
I'm a weaponsmith, not a goldsmith. You probably won't find anyone here in the city who can help you. People don't have much money in their pockets anymore, and nobody's gotten rich here in quite a while. Most of them are just glad if they have enough to eat.
Where can I find a goldsmith?
There's supposed to be a good smith with the mercenaries on Onar's farm. Maybe you should look there.
I want to buy a magic ore blade.
You paladins can count yourselves lucky to be allowed to wield such excellent blades. By decree of Lord Hagen, I may only sell you a single magic weapon. So, what can I offer you?
As it is.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Nobody will know anything from me.
The things I can tell you.
It's a bad business.
So you're one of us. Then I got some useful information for you. Some of the houses up here have secret panels that can only be opened by hidden switches. People hide their valuables behind them.
What are you doing here?
What do you think, huh? I'm a gardener. I take care of the garden.
You're pretty much by yourself here, aren't you?
Yes, and it should stay that way. I'm glad that I have some peace here. Once, they wanted to send me to the penal colony because I did some guy in. But Larius, the governor, needed another gardener, and so I could stay here. Over time, this garden has become my home, and I'm content with that.
Are you growing herbs as well?
A few. I'm growing fireweed and fire nettles. I also tried swamp weed, but that doesn't really thrive here. Well, I just harvested. So if you want to buy something...
Show me your wares. I have the eye. It's broken.
What? By Innos! What have you done? We need the eye. Speak to Pyrokar. There must be a way to put it back together.
Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
Which way have you chosen? The way of healing or the way of battle?
I choose the path of combat.
You are not yet worthy of receiving the next spell for this path.
I choose the path of healing.
You are not yet worthy.
He listened to the wrong people.
I'm staying up.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
But that's terrible.
It's a bad business.
Where did you pick that up then? Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
That's not what my husband thinks.
But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away, and a deep sadness.
Pyrokar sent me. The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into two pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the three reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the three gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
Where can I find this swamp weed?
I have heard about an old quack in the woods named Sagita. She supposedly sells such herbs. But you could also try your luck down at the harbor.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Black magic? What about Xardas?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all three of us together. I can just see Pyrokar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Xardas.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
News spreads fast in this city.
That's a good thing, too. The enemy won't be sleeping either.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Xardas and Pyrokar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you. Listen, people. I am needed elsewhere. It won't take long. When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Adonos be with you.
That's nothing new. I couldn't...
I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Xardas and you to help him with that.
What? Xardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Xardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Xardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Xardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Xardas.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear? I do not have the slightest proof that Xardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Xardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
Hey, you! The Eye of Innos has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its fragments.
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil. I think I know what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I must not keep Vatras waiting. I shall be on my way immediately. You must fulfill your tasks and then join me again.
Wait a minute. Pyrokar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Pyrocar. How interesting. That old geezer is getting to be a nuisance. But I think I've got something for you that'll be useful. Back when I left the Order of the Fire Magicians, I took a few things with me from the monastery. I didn't want a troop of paladins or fire magicians to turn my tower upside down at some point and find all those things. So I hid them in safe places where the magicians would certainly never look for them.
And where?
Some of them lie locked in a chest on Sekob's farm.
You trust that Sekob?
No, but he can be bought and ask no awkward questions. Also, the chest is locked. Here's the key. There's a very old book among those things. When Pyrocar sees that book, he'll know it came from me. It is of no further use to me, so I guess it can at least fulfill this purpose.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
It's as easy as that.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Myself.
I already thought as much.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I couldn't care less.
I already thought as much.
That was obvious.
All right, you win. What?
Can't go on like
Everything else all right?
Are you trying to get on my good side now, or what? Beat it. I haven't forgotten what you did to me.
touching that.
It's a bad business.
It was just like you said.
Innos, grant me your aid and purify this shrine. Hey! Did something happen?
You've got to help me. The Black Robes have invaded my house. The Royal Guard people are supposed to take care of everyone's well-being, right? Those fellas said they were looking for something, but surely not in my house. Please help me make them go away again.
Your house is empty. The Black Hoods have left.
I knew that the guard could be counted on.
Not so fast, my friend.
I don't understand. What else do you want? All that I can do is give you a bit of gold and ask you to spare me.
Give it here then. I'm in a hurry.
Here!
Wait a minute. Has anything happened in the meantime?
Nothing since those scoundrels in black were in my house.
Hey, you!
Damn it.
Can you
What's
repair jewelry?
That depends. You would have to show me the piece.
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot. I think I can fix it, though.
How long will it take you?
If you leave it here with me, it'll be done by the time you come back tomorrow. And I won't even charge you for it. You got me out of the slammer after all.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new setting by tomorrow. You can come to me and get it then.
I brought this book from Xardas. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Xardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Xardas's good intentions. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain where he has kept the book hidden for so many years. He has definitely gone too far this time. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
That's exactly what I said.
I've come to... About the Thieves' Guild.
Yes?
I'm working on it.
Good.
Hey, you! Let's begin with the training. Everything all right with you?
I'm very glad that the business with the murder has been cleared up.
Why?
At worst, they would simply have attacked us. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened then. At worst, they would have just attacked us. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened then.
Hey!
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
I don't believe that.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, you! What recipe?
I know it. Show me your wares.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
It can't go on like this forever. But he knew that all along.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Beat it, convict! Can't th-
It's going to get even worse. Who says things like that?
He simply talks too much.
Hey, you!
Have you come to pay?
I don't believe that.
That's an open secret.
All right, I'll pay up. You leave me no choice.
Good. Then I shall see to it that your reputation with the merchants rises once again.
Someone's gonna do the work.
But that's
I've got suit you.
Who says things like that?
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Show me your wares.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You don't say.
That's not what I heard.
That's an open secret.
Someone's gonna do the work.
And he works all day too.
These are bad times.
Someone's got to do the work.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
He'd better shut up.
I don't believe that.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
There you are again. Harrod has finally finished that damn assignment for the Paladins. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons. Are you interested?
I took care of the bandits.
Really? Anyone could say that. Do you have proof?
Should I go back and cut off their heads?
No, I don't think that will be necessary. I believe you. You have done the merchants and the city a great service. Here is the money you were promised.
I can't take care of everything.
Show me your wares.
It is an honor to me that a representative of our holy church should show an interest in my wares.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Go away, don't tell me that.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's not what my husband thinks.
He simply talks too much.
Who says things like that?
Show me your wares.
Works all day too.
I don't believe that.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
He simply talks too much.
That's not what I heard.
No fighting here, do you understand? Let that be a lesson to you. No fighting here, do you understand? You poor
Why haven't I heard about this before? I've heard a thing or two.
That's not what I... Who says things like that?
Could have told you that before. That's the first I've heard of
That's an open secret.
Some problem solved.
Hey, thanks, man. I mean, thank you, really. And there I was, thinking I'd never get out of here.
What are you doing here?
I got locked in. The door was open, and all I wanted to do was have a little look-see. But as soon as I was inside, the guard came and locked the damn door. This is, somewhat embarrassing. I'd be very grateful if it could just remain between you and me.
I understand that wasn't exactly something to be proud of.
I think I need a drink now.
Can't keep anything to himself. That's not what I heard.
Do you really think it can't go on like this forever?
Who says things like that?
That's totally obvious. It can't go on like this forever.
Honestly, I noticed it myself. That's not what my husband thinks.
Those are all just it can't go on like this forever.
Same old thing all over again.
You knew that would be a problem.
And it's gonna get even worse. And he works all day, too. And it's gonna get even worse. Now that's typical, isn't it?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Go away, don't tell me, Dad.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I don't believe that. He'd better shut up. I won't tell her a thing from now on. Someone's got to do the work.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
That's not what I heard.
Anything's possible.
He can't keep anything.
Show me your wares.
Now that's typical, isn't it? Really, how interesting. I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's terrible. So much for you, lowlife. You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you. You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you. You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you. So much for you, lowlife.
Hey!
So much for you, lowlife. You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you.
Well, well, you know the sign. I'm impressed.
Where is it worth the trouble to break in?
In the upper quarter of town, of course. But if you want to break into somewhere up there, wait until night. Everyone's asleep then, except for the city guards. They patrol at night. I know one of them, Wombo. He's the only one interested in gold. He's expensive, but once you've paid him, you don't have to worry anymore.
You don't even have any gold on you.
But they...
You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you.
Hey!
Well, well. But they...
Inhabitants of Khorinis, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt.
About the Thieves Guild.
Yes?
I hunted them all down.
You have done this city a great service. You have fulfilled your duty as is proper for a servant of Innos and a soldier of the king. You are entitled to the bounty for the bandits. Here, take it.
For the king!
Hear ye, inhabitants of...
We have caught you in our trap, and now we shall destroy you.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Is the amulet ready? Yes. Here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new.
Is it really true? He doesn't see that.
It can't really be much this bad.
Is it really true?
That will never change.
He really didn't deserve that.
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
Been there, done that.
It can't go on like this forever.
I never knew that. It's all just gossip.
That's no secret.
He didn't get that from me.
Innos, grant me your... Innos. I did everything you told me to do. Here's the repaired eye.
Indeed, there is nothing missing now for the performance of the ritual.
What about the swamp weed?
Ah, yes. Do you have 3 swamp weed plants then?
Yes. Here are the 3 plants.
Excellent. You have done well. But now, step aside so that we may begin the ceremony. May our spirits unite! thwarting the enemy's plan and restoring the Eye. Let Pyrokar explain to you how to use its power. I hope that I shall see you again once you have accomplished your mission. Farewell.
Now that the Eye of Innos is healed, you must face the dragons. They all serve Beliar, the god of darkness. But there must be an earthly power that controls them. That much has become clear to me. Find out what the source of their power is. As soon as you've found that out, come back to me.
You did it! The Eye of Innos is healed!
I would hardly have believed it possible.
What remains to be done here?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Go and vanquish the dragons. Here, take the Eye. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon first before you can attack it. The power of the Eye will force the dragons to speak to you and tell the truth. Furthermore, it offers protection against their attacks when you wear it. However, its power does not last. You will have to fill it up again with magical energy. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which you merge with the Eye on an alchemist's bench. Only then can you dare face another dragon.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
You now have everything you need. Go then. You do not have much time left.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.